All right, here we have a nice gel blaster I've shown you before. This is from the brand or the seller DASTIMUN, and this is called the PDW, just the letters PDW. It's still available on Amazon, and it's only around $75, which is actually a good deal for a blaster that has a motorized magazine. So I know I showed this in previous videos, but you can see there, motorized magazine. I already got this loaded up with some Shrap gel balls. So, and I did a couple quick shots with it. So I just lost a couple there, but that's okay. All right. So first off, it was, a decent blaster as it was, especially like I said, having the motorized magazine at that price point, that was pretty good. So this one actually has a battery that's up here. And so what I did is this is a battery box, right, that I printed off my 3D printer. And that way you can go ahead and feed right into it pretty easily. So the setup works pretty good. And I like how this box has a rail on top of it. So kind of works like a riser too. I just think it looks nice. And so that's probably what I'll use from now on. It's the box I like the most. So for those of you who are into 3D printing or know anything about it, it doesn't always work out how you want it to. And about halfway through, a little further than halfway through this print, there was an issue, and I basically had to print another part of one and stick them together because you don't want to end up, losing all that if you can salvage it. And it still looks nice, so I'm not worried about it. But anyway, that's just something that can happen at times. Other than that, just kind of a new modified barrel on the front. That's just, again, adapting other barrels that I previously had. Just a different front grip on there. And then also this does have the nice, folding stock, which I know some people really like having that. So that's pretty cool too. So anyway, overall, it was a nice blaster. Just added a few things. Added the big battery box so that we can go ahead with the 11.1 volt. Again, I'm not going to tell you that that's 100% okay for this blaster. It could be detrimental eventually, but for the time I've done it so far, it hasn't presented any issues. So again, just use as your own risk when it comes to that. So now we'll go ahead, we'll go do some shooting with it. All right, okay, here we are. We got that blaster. Again, it's from DASTIMUN on Amazon. This is the PDW. I think it's around 75. Good deal. Did the modifications to it to just, kind of give it a home for that 11.1 volt battery. Just changed up the barrel to make it a little something different. A little foregrip on it. So overall, like I said, a good value. It's got a motorized magazine. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to shoot it. And then we'll test the FPS again, because to be honest, I don't remember at all what the FPS was on this one. Definitely shoots very fast, so that's always fun. So let's see what we got here. Oh. They're bouncing right back at me. So it was actually around 150. There were a couple outliers, but there always are. And I kind of remember it being around 150, but, I don't always remember all these different FPSs. So again, 150, sure, it'd be great if it was a little stronger, but the fact that you get a motorized magazine, and a good quality blaster for $75 is a big deal. There's a lot of the bottom loading blasters out there that don't have motorized magazines at the same price point, and they're going to be very inconsistent compared to this. So maybe just check this one out if you're not looking to spend $100 in there. And again, I'm not going to tell you that the 11.1 will be 100% safe, but I think if you're smart with it and you're not using it a ton, you'll probably be okay. However, anytime you use an upgraded battery like that, you could possibly have some issues with the gears. But thought you guys would like it. Really liking that new battery box. Gonna make another one of those.